Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. I don't like making duck noises in time with the song, but it's very important, I promise. Alright, so I just wanted to point out that there's a fruit hung up here for some reason. I don't know why. I've just been staring at it for like 2 in-game days instead of, you know, preparing, because why not? But hi, this is Slime Rancher. I am isBullets. I will be your guide and mentor and, I don't know. I will be walking us, jogging maybe even, through this lovely video game. So actually, I cleared my save, we're good to go. Alright, so timing is going to start on first input, so I'll just say, I'll just give a countdown when it's about to start. It's Lime Rancher, yeah. I mean, we have some mangoes, we have some pogo, we got a lot of stuff going on. I don't know what icon we're going to use, honestly. I feel like we should use the flaming marshmallow. Can you spell value correctly? Alright. Are you guys ready? Okay, hopefully. So it'll have a loading screen and then we'll start once I move. But yeah, this is Slime Rancher. You ranch slimes. It's pretty uncomplicated, honestly. It's pretty good. We'll have a little bit of lore right here and then we'll get straight into the speeds. But yeah, the main goal of this run is to get to the credits. So a lot of people, I guess, aren't... when you play this game casually, most people don't get to the credits. There's like a few triggers you have to hit for the credits to go off, and we'll talk about those as we go. Once the screen goes away, it'll be 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we're gonna grab a couple carrots there, we're gonna leave one. Right now what we're doing is we want to grab... we're getting some stuttering for some reason. I probably left the stream open, that's probably why, either way. We are trying to grab 30 different pieces of food total through here. Doesn't really matter what kind, because we were trying to feed this gigantic pink slime you can see in the distance over there, and this slime eats anything. And once we feed it 30 pieces of miscellaneous things we found off the ground, it doesn't really care. It'll eat whatever. We can get a key from it, which is going to let us get to a different area. So the entire... Well, so one of the 2 triggers we have to do. One of the 2 major ones we have to do. There's another one, but that requires doing a lot of other stuff. But the one we need to do is we need to open 5 different slime doors, which each take a key. So we defeat 5 of those gigantic, squishy slimes. Hey, Jabba. So we get that one just because it's really simple to do. We can just grab carrots along the way and we can feed it. So that's one. We just have to grab a few things on the way. We want to get these Q berries for later. Pretty much right now we are gathering everything we need for the rest of the game. We're gathering all the money. We're getting stuff so we can get money. And we are setting ourselves up for all the food we're going to have to feed the things for. Let me just open this real quick. So that's the first key we've used. This is going to get us to the moss blanket. And the moss blanket has 2 specific kinds of slimes. The one important thing is that, ooh, there's one of these. We'll need those later. It's really rare for one of those actually to spawn right here. Either way. We want 2 specific kinds of slimes, because when you feed a slime, it's whatever food it likes, it'll spew out plorts, which you can sell for money. And money's good, because this is in fact a capitalistic society, I guess. I don't know, I didn't pay attention to the lore at the beginning, I guess. We want this guy to eat food. So you can actually, well, that was a little weird. That slime got a little tilted. Let's grab these, cool. Grab some of these. We want to feed more of these slimes. Some stuff. Feed you. There's a slime stuck in his head. I don't know why that's happening, but it's okay. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. And keep going. So now we have pretty much everything we need. We just need to get 5 of these boom slimes, because we're gonna feed the boom slimes these plorts, and they're gonna turn into super slimes, which can spew out plorts for either kind. So if I feed them mangoes, which is what the honey slimes like, and they're a combination of the 2, these slimes will like it as well. So we actually need to get rid of you. There's usually a chicken around here, but I guess the chicken is not here. That's okay. It's alright. I'm sure we'll find the chicken at some point. Alright, cool. So the prices for this is random. It looks okay. We will see soon. Oh, we need to get rid of this guy, so we're just gonna send him into the ocean. You know, as you do. Let me see if I actually have this. Oh, I do have the stream open. Alright, let's get rid of that real quick. I don't know if that worked. Let me check again. I did. Good job, me. I had the stream open, which explains some of the lag. Alright. Oh, never mind. We lagged again, just to prove me wrong. Either way, doesn't really matter. So, during the night while we've been sleeping, they've been eating all this stuff. So we're gonna go collect it and look and see if the prices are good. The prices are pretty good, just like above average. So we're selling all of these. We want 2,400 is like the very minimum we can survive with. We're actually gonna plant something here. Plant some pogo fruit for later. We're actually gonna put this guy in prison real quick. Just because, why not? I don't know. I guess he stole our mangoes, so we're gonna... I didn't even go in prison. Alright, let's put this guy in prison then. Yeah, I don't know if that worked either. I think I needed a few more of these guys to eat for us to be good. We'll see. Put another dude over there, why not? Put them all in prison. So we just want 2,400 and we actually got 2,800, so we're pretty safe. And the rest of these are gonna go in the ocean, so say goodbye to our fun slime friends. We did 5 slimes worth of ranching, and now we're done ranching slimes for the rest of the game. We wanna get rid of this guy actually. Because... So you can combine 2 slimes, but if you try to combine a slime that's already been combined with another slime, with a 3rd slime, it turns into a tar monster basically and runs around and terrorizes things. So we want to get rid of that guy. Just so they don't like die randomly. That would be preferred, potentially. So we're gonna grab this carrot. We're actually doing our best to try to keep this carrot from going away, sort of thing. If we leave it on the ground for like a day, it's gonna disappear, but if we bring it our inventory while we're sleeping, and we're sleeping just so these plants grow. That's what we usually do it for. We want something to grow, or we want, yeah, pretty much at this point, all we're gonna be sleeping for is we want it to grow. But we also don't want to bring the carrot with us because it takes up an inventory slot that we need to use for other things. So I'm gonna remove crop really quickly because that gets rid of all the mangoes will drop down, and it makes it a lot easier to gather them. But yeah, there we go. We have all the stuff we need now. We're gonna... So at the very beginning of the game, we went to one of those really big slimes and we fed it a bunch of things and it exploded and it was pretty graphic. We're gonna do that to another 2 slimes because we need another 2 keys. Because we still have to open 4 more doors. That's really good luck. We want to bring one of these along with us, potentially, to feed it a carrot. So this is another one of them hiding down here. It really likes Q-berries, so we're gonna feed it a whole bunch and it's gonna explode, like usual. This dude in the corner over here. Hopefully there's a carrot in here. There is, just so happens to be a carrot. So we're gonna feed this guy one. And grab these dudes, a couple of them at least. All right, cool. You can do something called slime jumping, where you use a slime to get yourself propel it up a little bit. And one of the upgrades we got was a, what's it called? It was a jetpack. So we can bounce off the slime's head and then jetpack up higher than we normally are able to, because you only jetpack up a certain height from where you started, so jumping off of the slime kind of resets that a little bit. So we're gathering up random plorts, it seems like. One of the things we have to do to get to the end of the game, so there's a certain note we have to read at the very end of the game that allows the credits to play, because we can't get the mail that allows us to see the credits without it. And one of the ways to get to that is we have to open this gigantic gate that's kind of got a bunch of different slots to put these plorts into. So there's 6 different slots. So we're gonna put 3 in now, and then 3 in later. Is that a slime? It might be, I don't know. Too many slimes to keep track of. Maybe it's a cool slime. So we're gonna use the key we just got from that phosphor Gordo to get into here. And then we're gonna put 3 of these plorts away, and then ooh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh no, where'd it go? Alright, we're gonna play a game of I Spy, everyone. Does anyone see a nice gray looking diamond thing anywhere. Alright, we're gonna go back and grab one real quick, because it actually disappeared from this plane of existence. Interesting, honestly. A unique situation. That's alright. Fun thing about this game is you can kind of make do a little bit when weird stuff happens. So we're actually gonna feed this dude a mango. And he's gonna give us another one. And it's like nothing bad happened at all. Our blob slime, I think they're in the same family. I think blobs and slimes are kind of like nephews or cousins. They're not completely like same family. It's like somewhat extended family, you know? Oh, I forgot to put the dogs outside, by the way. So Toby is gonna be making an appearance. So enjoy the dog noises. Pretty good, honestly. It helps distract from the strange mistakes that are happening. So at this point, we just need to... There's another Gordo in this area. That's why we brought all these mangoes with us. Pause the timer. It's alright. It's fine. We can pretend that I'm 100% underestimate. There's probably someone literally sitting outside the door and feeding the dogs. Very riled up. Alright, so there's another type of slime jump you can do called a slime boost, where you kind of wedge it into a wall like that, and then you launch it, and it launches you straight up a lot faster than a normal slime jump. So we can do one right there against that wall. And then actually we're gonna do something called an emergency exit, which just sends us straight back to, our place where we started, but it takes away all the stuff we had in our inventory. But the fun thing is we didn't have anything in our inventory anyway, so it didn't matter. The dogs seem to have chilled out, which is good. Alright, so we're gonna do another upgrade so we can store more things, because pretty much we're gonna grab stuff for the end of the game right now, and we are not coming back until we've completed the game more or less-ish, kind of, a little bit. I'm actually going to... I need to grab this carrot as well. We're actually gonna keep the carrot in our inventory for the rest of the game now. The carrot's never gonna leave us, definitely. We're definitely not gonna use it for something. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed the little dog interlude that happened there. I think it's pretty good. Regardless. So we have enough key berries. We want to get 106 pieces of food total. So we might have to sleep a little bit longer for some more mangoes, but I think we're fine. Alright, quick math. Yes, we're fine. We have 115, I think. We can actually use this big slime that we've kept in prison for a while. Pups and Slimes block, yeah. I mean, there's cats in this game too. There's tabby slimes. We've got lots of pet-related things happening. But so the reason we kept the slimes in prison is actually for kind of a clever sort of thing. So we need to put 3 more plorts in that ancient gate that we went to before. But our inventory is full of food, so it's really hard to hold 3 different things of plorts. But we can actually just bring this guy with us and feed him later. It's very important not to let anything bad happen to him. We can't let him eat anything he's not supposed to, because then he won't be hungry to eat later. We can't let him, you know, get into any bad friend groups or anything. We don't want anything bad to happen to him, basically. We wanna make sure he's got a nice, fulfilling sort of existence, even though he's been hungry and in prison for like 5 days or something ridiculous. Alright, he ate something, but it's fine, because he actually technically didn't. He just made the motion like he ate something, but he's actually lying. Don't trust him. The reason we brought this carrot is so we can feed this guy. That's the reason we kept the carrot for 7 days in a row. This moldy carrot, we can just feed it to him and keep going. That doesn't seem important, but this entire area does not spawn carrots for some reason. So you can't actually feed him unless you keep a carrot for 7 entire days. A little ridiculous, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Now we have the red plort, which we need is one of the 3 we needed, and then the last 2 we need just happen to be the boom plorts and the honey plorts, which is what this is made of. So it just all perfectly works out. The routing in this game is actually pretty awesome. It is a pretty rad plort, that's true. Alright, so we're gonna put him over there for a second. We're gonna like kind of body him that way. We're gonna feed him something. He's gonna be super happy. We're gonna put this one here. This one here. And if we run this random corner, it starts the gate opening and we can go back here and grab this guy to try to do something cool. It won't actually work, but we'll see if it does. I can actually use this guy to kind of jump over the gate a little bit early. It usually doesn't work, but didn't really work. He kind of ran away too far. So this is the ancient ruins. The entire reason for going here is because the note is beyond here, but we've got to do some other things. There's a reason we brought tons of food. We still have to open 2 slime gates to get to the end of or for the game to end. To get to the credits. It's like one of the weird requirements. We won't get the piece of mail that we need unless we open 5 gates. So you technically could complete this game opening like 3 or 4 or less if you just like be a dirty cheater and go around gates, but you know. Now we follow the rules. So we're gonna feed this guy. His favorite food is lemons, but we don't have those, so we just have to feed him more food. If you feed it its favorite food, it takes half as long, like you have to feed it half as many things. But we'll just feed it tons of stuff and it'll make up for it. It'll be okay with that. So we're just gonna put tons of mangoes everywhere. Everyone loves mangoes. Eat all the things, please. Please, eat them all. Please. Thanks. All right, so now we are gonna run off. We actually need to get these plorts for a specific reason. There's a teleporter that needs 5 of these plorts to activate. Like it runs off of them or something, I don't know. You have to ask the teleporter itself, it'll tell you. Probably not. But yeah, this is the end of the game area after this. We still have 1 more door we have to open, or else the game will be sad and not actually end the game for us. There is a soft lock in this teleporter room, and I'll just be careful not to do it. If you go too fast, which is the best glitches ever, if you go too fast through this portal, it actually will soft lock, because it won't realize that you went through it because you're just too fast. Alright, so. It didn't look like I waited. Well, I mean, I did wait, but when that yellow circle, like you can see there's like a yellow ripple in it, like that's when you know you can go across. But either way, we are in this fun desert area where we need to open 1 more door and then we can run to the end. And it'll be fun, there'll be confetti, there'll be cake, it'll be great. Good times. Promise, promise, promise. We're actually gonna shoot some stuff at this guy while he's gone. Hey, there's a golden slime. Those are pretty rare. I didn't know they could actually spawn over here, but I guess so. Neat. All right, we're just gonna feed this dude a bunch of stuff and he's gonna explode. You know the deal at this point. You guys have figured it out, I think. Poor dude is gonna disappear, but we're gonna steal its key. That's all right. We're actually bringing these slimes for a reason. We're gonna do another slime jump or 2. We're gonna do some pretty crazy stuff. It's gonna be pretty rad, I promise. Yeah, so this is the last door we have to open. So we've opened 5 now. We did it. Now we just have to get to the end of the glass desert. This little thing we have to read, and then we gotta do. Well, the split I have named for this is literally called Sleep 10 Days. I think it might actually be 10 days of sleeping. It's either 9 or 10 days of sleeping. I know, we've murdered 5, well, we've murdered a lot more than 5 slimes this time, I think. Alright, so you can use that to kind of float across. You don't waste as much energy, so you can sprint here. Everything's great. I'm gonna try something different. We're gonna try some routing on the fly. It's not really that important, but we'll see. We're gonna just run over here, and we're gonna just do a little jump up here. Easy. I don't know if that's actually faster or slower, but we'll just say it's faster. We'll say that we did marathon live routing. But yeah, so we just have a note to read. You see all these other notes, these little H's are things we can read. We're not gonna read them because it doesn't matter. You don't have to read every single one of them. You just have to read this last one, which is nice. You can just run here. All right, you can pause that if you want to read it. Unfortunately, we're not going to. But yeah, you know, if you want to look at it, you can read it. It won't make any sense because we haven't read anything else, but you know, it's all right. So now we're gonna do the best split in the game, which is read mail, sleep, and then we're gonna read mail. We're gonna sleep, and then after that we're actually gonna read some more mail. We're gonna sleep until morning, because for some reason every single time you read mail, so we've gone so fast that the mail has kind of backed up a little bit, so we just have to keep reading through all the stuff that has kind of accumulated while we've been running. Time is gonna be when the credits play, so once I leave this building, it'll be right now in a second. And that's time. Hooray! It was underestimate. The timer pauses helped, but it was still underestimate. RTA. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the 10 days of sleeping at the end there. That's pretty much the most important part. Yeah, it's like an 1803-ish. Pretty close. But yeah, we have the fun credits here, but probably won't stay and listen to them unless you guys are really bored and want to listen to a lovely song. But yeah, thank you for letting me show this off. We had some weird stuff happen where one of the ports literally just disappeared at the Ancient Gate, but besides that, I think it was pretty good. There's some like really horrible things that could potentially go wrong, but they didn't. we just outplayed the game, I think. We did a good job, guys. The dogs helped, definitely. All the barking put me in super focus mode. Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. Thank you, boys, as always, for letting me show off my very interesting speed games. But yeah, always fun. Thank you guys all for sticking around and watching the marathon. Definitely lots of fun. Definitely submit next time if you haven't. Good times. 10 out of 10.